You are welcome to Remit Trade Academy. My name is Paradise and I'm bringing you this crypto analysis video. Yesterday, we see the CPI data, the year-over-year CPI data release, and the month-over-month CPI data. If you look at this year-over-year right here, we have 3.0% and the forecast was 3.1% and the previous was 4.0%. What that means is there is a decline in inflation in the United States. And if I go further to look at what is really happening on the CPI data over the past 5 months, if you look at it, this was 6.4% and we have 6.0%, 5.0% up to 4.0% last month, June. And right now we have the CPI data at 3.0% year over year. What this means is inflation is gradually reducing in the United States. What that means is the price of goods is gradually coming down. Okay, not like very drastically, but a little reduction in the price of goods and services, and that is why we are having this number reducing as we are moving forward. So right now inflation is 3.0% because of this very recent release that is a little bit lower than forecast and also lower than previous, right at this area of 4.0%. It means that the Federal Reserve is going to leave interest rates unchanged. The worst they're going to do, they're going to increase interest rates by 0.25 basic point. Anytime we begin to see reduction in inflation, what Fed usually do is to keep interest rates unchanged for a long period of time. So I am expecting Fed to leave interest rates unchanged in the next interest rate decision. And that being said, I am also expecting Fed to cut interest rates as we approach next year and into the Bitcoin halving in April. Once that happens, we're going to see a massive bull run in the market, because as previously analyzed in the market, we discovered that the markets always go with reduction in interest rate, that is lowering interest rates and the halving. Once these two events happen at the same time, that is simultaneously, then that means the market is going to move to the upside bullishly. Okay, and right here on the Bitcoin chart, we have the market increasing drastically to the upside. I told you about a breakout that will possibly happen on the support. If we see that, then that the market is going to go down, but I was not expecting the market to go down below $29,000. And right now what I am expecting on the chart, as we begin to see this very massive bullish move to the upside, is the market to continue to the upside. And the reason why is because of this very CPI data yesterday. I talked about the market is going to go down a little bit, and then before we see that very massive move, and that is what we are seeing right now. So because of this reduction in inflation, that means the price of Bitcoin is going to rise a little bit. Looking at the MACD right here, if you look at it very well, we have a reduction in MACD histogram around this area, and what that means is the bulls are very much stronger in the market and the bears are not that very strong in the market. That means the bull have capacity to move the market to the upside than the bears to the downside. So right now expect the market to continue to move into the upside and form a divergence. I told you about a divergence that will possibly occur on this very chart if we see the market begin to decline on the MACD histogram to the upside and begin to form green bars on the positive side of the MACD right here. So what I am expecting right now is the market to continue into the $23,000 and $24,000 in the next coming days on Bitcoin 1-day chart. And right here on the 4-hour chart, I told you the market is still within this very range of horizontal boundaries. If you look at it at this very area of important resistance and this very level of important support, once this very area is broken in the market, we're going to see a massive move to the upside. And that is what I am also expecting right now. Market should break this very area with a severe breakout. Once that happens, it will be a right time to buy BTC. And on the ETH 1-day chart, significant increase in this very chart to the upside, And also, if you look at the MACD histogram, a reduction in MACD histogram to the upside a little bit, approaching the zero line, which also indicate that the bulls are very strong in the market. If you compare the way the market moved down right here on the histogram and the way it moved down right here on the histogram, it's also an indication that the bulls are not very much in the market, and we are going to see the market move to the upside. This is an indication that ETH USD 1-day chart, we're going to see a significant move to the upside from today moving forward into the $2,000 range. And this is what I am paying attention to right now on the 1-day chart. And on the 4-hour chart right here, you see the market move up to this level and then rejection right now. I am expecting this market to continue its movement into this very area of important resistance. And right now, like I said earlier, it's not the right time to just jump into the market, because you see the market moving like this. You have to wait for key levels to be broken before you can then take your trade. So I am expecting the market to move into this very area of important resistance, that is this very area of 1976 and this very zone of 1964. Once that breakout occurs out of this price zone, then we're going to see the market begin to move to the upside. So what you have to do right now is to wait for the market to break out of this level of resistance and then move forward, because the market also have capacity of flipping back to the downside and break this very area and continue back to the downside. So we have to be very, very sure that the market is moving to the upside after a breakout of key levels. So what you have to do right now is to wait for the market to break out on this very level of important resistance before the next move to the upside. And also on Matic right here, you see an increase in Matic. In my immediate last video, I talked to you about a retracement to the downside, and I said this very area of important resistance right here in this very level, and that the market is going to come into this very zone. So market coming into this very zone, and then at this very point we're going to see the market move to the upside. If you watch this very video on the channel where I talk about that, market go down a little bit into this very area, and then right now the massive move to the upside. So this is very important right now on the chart. So on the Matic USD 4-hour chart, Matic will still move to the upside, approaching the 0.85 level. Then at that 0.85 level and 0.90, we're going to see the market begin to retrace back to the downside again for a next continuation in the market. So this is what I am expecting on the 4-hour chart, Matic, and also on the 4-hour chart, ETH and BTC. ETH and BTC right here, let's allow this very level to break first before we can take any trade. What do you think about the market on Bitcoin right now? Do you think after this very move to the upside, if this candle close bullish, which is what I am paying attention to, the market is going to move to the upside? Comment below in the comment section of this very video. And if you are new to this channel, please help subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, and don't forget to turn on the bell notification for more updates like this every single day. Also check the channel for all that educational content. Leave a like and don't forget to share this video. Thank you very much for watching today's video, and I will see you in the next video.